it's Stephen here from Sound of Nation Wave, and this is day 24 of the September Daily Draws. So, let's see what message we get today, and I'll be taking the first card from the Mystic Palette Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Mabon Oracle. So, let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Love this. Love this Wheel of Fortune. We go through different periods in our lives. Things keep moving on. Change is constant. You know, the one constant about life is change. And we have to move as the wheel turns. You know, we've been talking about the wheel turning, and we're going into a different part of the year now, and we have to adapt and move with it. Change is inevitable, and it's easier to go with the change than to try and resist it. If the change is inevitable, if things are moving forward, moving onwards, it's just better to go with it, because who knows what exciting things it will bring to us. And there'll be ups and downs in life, and quite often we remember the downs more than the ups, which is why it's important, obviously, to commemorate the achievements and successes, so that we sear them into our minds, so that we can remember that we do have good times as well as the bad, or the not so good, or whatever, however we want to term it. But whatever the nature of the time, whatever the changes that come, there are always opportunities for growth, for development, for learning lessons. Whatever their nature, there is always something to be gained from them. The opportunities to gain something, some kind of wisdom, some kind of life experience, some kind of growth that we can get. And opportunities also to let go of things as part of the change that are not working for us. So some people don't mind change. Other people like to have the familiar and hate change, or very reluctant for change. They rather things, you know, they're happy where they are, and they don't want things to change, and they want that familiarity, and that there's a sense of security in the familiar, and, you know, the constant. But is there really any situation where it does actually stay the same, or does it just feel as if it's the same? But it isn't. We are changing as we age. The world is changing around us, that we can't avoid that. So change, as I say, is happening all around us. So it is an inevitable part of life, and I think this card is saying to us, the sooner we accept that change is inevitable, and that things turn and move, and they go through cycles, and things move in different directions, and maybe circle back round, but things move, things turn, time doesn't stop. We move on all the time, and we have to move with it. Otherwise, there's a danger of stagnation, and you know, we don't grow. So it's best to when we have periods of change, when we're moving forward, the things that we can keep constant is the way our attitude towards it. And it should be to embrace the change in a way that benefits us. Because if the change is going to happen regardless, and I suppose it depends on the kind of change that's coming. And some changes come as a result of our actions, but other changes that come regardless of what we do. So there's two kinds of changes there, I would say. But whichever kind it is, it's the way we respond to it. If we see it as an opportunity, as a doorway to a new experience and to further growth, then it becomes something less threatening. Because sometimes we can fear change. And what this card is saying to us is that maybe the change that you're fearing is actually holds the key to what you've been yearning for all this time. But you won't see it until after the change has been completed. So you have to trust that the change is necessary for you to get to where you need to be. And that's how it works. So trusting the changes, trusting moving forward in the turn of the wheel. And if we're on a down, eventually the wheel will turn and we'll get back on and up. And if we're on and up, sooner or later we may feel down, but don't worry, we'll get back up again. It's how we respond to the different changes that occur is the key. Okay, let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Cranberries, we've had this before. Discover the truth and let it sink into the depths of all that came before and all that will come after. Discover devour the truth. Get the truth out of each moment. Get the truth of what the universe is saying to you. What is this teaching me? What is this saying to me? And make the most of every moment as the wheel turns. And so that the depths of all that came before and all that comes after, the future, the past and the future, the present moment ties the two together. And the way we approach that changing moment of now, that will determine actually how we experience the outcome. So embrace the change. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 25. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.